Robo Fiends rejoice, it's your boy Dak908 aka the Dig Dugger himself. Verdict Day is upon us, and today I got you guys my first build that I'm giving to you all. This one is special. This one is very near and dear to my heart. This is Ghetto Vindicator. Okay, Ghetto Vindicator was an ACI I created in Armored Core 5, and the day I made him, he has been completely untouched. To this day, untouched. And when I started playing this game, Verdict Day, for the first time, I used Ghetto Vindicator only because, you know, in case I run into some PvP action, you know, he's quick, he has heavy firepower, he's running dual gats in the back, dual battle rifles up front, you know, he can dispatch some people. So I just running him, and then I noticed something a little strange about my man Ghetto Vindicator over here, Playboy holding me down for the longest he has. Ghetto Vindicator, this man right here, is an unlimited boost build. All by himself. He did that all by himself. Completely unlimited. Throw him in scan mode and he's gone for days. I use him constantly to run away from enemies. I do it all the time. Like enemy hot on my tail, pew, boof, 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 boof. Use my over boost until I have like little to no energy left. Doesn't matter. It's, you know, replenishing. Use that for a minute, and then when I get it back, over boost again. I mean, I'm running all over the place with this guy, but let's get into the build, okay? Completely unlimited boosting. All right, let's break it all the way back down to the legs. Now, I don't know any of the names of these legs anymore since they changed all the names from 5. I'm just going off of I guess their new names. And if I remember, apart from the olden days, I'm just gonna call it the olden day part name as opposed to the new part, because all the new part names are kind of weird. Anyway, these were the UOG 21 legs. These were the Shastas, I believe, and these were the 21s. Wait, not these. So running these legs for one reason, two reasons actually. It has literally the most load in its category. It makes no sense. It's a medium lightweight leg with the most load. You'd expect something heavier like this to have the most load, or wait, this, excuse me, to have the most load, but it doesn't. It doesn't. So I chose it for the load, and I chose it for the speed. Chose it for load and the speed. Check the speed. It is, well, movement control. 6,154. Bested only by this guy. But doesn't really have the load to match. But hey, still pretty good. So I'm running these legs. Also, you can be unlimited with these legs as well if you want to do that. I'm running these legs. Moving over to the left. Arms. Now these arms were the Isari arms from 5. Now they're ARMW17 arms. Running these arms here. These arms, they're tried and true for me back in 5, and they're still kind of holding it down here. Granted, some of their stats have changed somewhat. I want to say around the AP side of things, because I think it was around 3,000 AP it had. But it definitely got nerfed in terms of AP. But you know, it's still a good build. You know, stability is really solid. You know, weight is really low. Energy consumption it's about average. You know, so running these arms with it. Good arms. Moving over to the core. Now the core this particular core has been the butt of a lot of debates. A lot of people hate me, a lot of people love me, and a lot of people hate me some more. But let me tell you why a lot of people hate me is because I say this core is freaking amazing. A lot of people love me because this core I use in a lot of builds and they come out happy. Now, a lot of people want to tell me that run Juten is a whole lot better, or run Astra is just as good, damn near, it's a whole lot better. Wait, this is Astra. Just as good, a whole lot better, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what? No, it's Cert. Okay, Cert, he's just been my boy, you know what I mean? Cert has been with me since day 1. He's no longer Cert anymore. He's now this, but his stats is pretty average, you know, pretty decent. The low energy consumption has me, it's perfect, you know. So, if you want to tangle with the big fish, you can run with other mechs and whatnot, or other parts upwards to this one if you want comparable stats and whatnot. But you know, Juten does have the high defense of this category, so it's up to you guys. With Juten he's still unlimited as well, so if you want to run that, you can. Ghetto Vindicator has Cert. I'm gonna keep it at Cert. Moving over the head. Now this head was called Raiko from back in Verdict Day, but this head I chose for two reasons: the energy consumption and the AP was a bit on the higher side. Now, one problem with this head has. Low camera performance, meaning it can't really lock on that far. Pretty much any other head in the game can lock on further than it. You know, so if you want to change the head out, that's fine. Just take note for the energy consumption, because that's what really matters when it comes to being unlimited. So yeah, that's that. Now, the FCS is a quick lock glance. It's no longer a glance anymore due to the name change, but this is the FCS. It's a quick lock. I'm a high mobility build. It kind of makes sense. Whole Vital Generator is no longer Whole Vital Generator. It's now G23, but I chose it because it has the highest energy output. Wrong. This is falsifications. This has the highest energy output. Currently, for me, there's probably a part out there better. I'm not that far, but it no longer has the highest energy output, which means your ER will be the highest. I'm keeping Whole Vital those because it has a higher capacity than this. This capacity is pitiful. Moving over to the boosters, Shinatsu, BA309. Running these, you can probably run any of these. Haven't tried them out yet. They're comparable to Shinatsu. Nah. Not for me anyway. The thing I like the most about Shinatsu is it's a boost consumption. Couldn't get it out. It's the bee's knees, yo. It is definitely the bee's knees. Which means you can high boost a lot more than you could in any of the other ones. So I'm running Shinatsu, and Shinatsu makes the build unlimited. Also, Shinatsu did actually get a little buff in terms of energy consumption, meaning that it consumes 200 less, because last time it was 4,000, this time it's only 380, so check that. Well, 3,800, so check that. Recon units, it used to be ER, now it's all about that EA, because ER is like stupid operation time, 10 seconds versus a minute, or a minute and a half, so we're running EAs now, or Asatori MOD or DL 0.3 recon units. Personal preference, anti-air. Why? Everybody shoots missiles. I don't. I shoot down your missiles. That's it. This is the build. Oh wait. Weapons. Fat Man Gats in the back and dual Strakoses up front. Yeah. Dual Strakoses up front. You can switch those out for the UBRs. They work just fine as well. This is just my build. You can pretty much do anything you want with the weapons here, in terms of like getting it to what you want it to be. You're pretty free when it comes to that. This is how I got them. I got chemical up front, kinetic in the back. Chemical for the fact that a lot of people like to run the medium lightweights, and if they're really that fast, I'll switch to Lotuses with the higher muzzle velocity, with the bullet that will catch them, as opposed to the Strakoses going for raw power. The dual Gats is back there not because of the actual damage anymore. Anyway, to be honest, I might actually switch them out for these because they have greater range. They're lighter, less energy, and they have the muzzle velocity is oh so much better. So the real reasons why I have Gatling guns in the first place is for just suppressive fire. It's not for high attack power. It's just suppressive fire. So that's that. Anyway, guys, that's all the time I got for you guys today. If you want proof, I guess I can show you some quick proof that this build is unlimited boosting. Combat effectiveness, I got a couple combat videos. You know, I don't know if they're really worth going up. I don't think I won any one of them. Not one-on-one scenarios, but more or less team scenarios. By me not winning, I mean like if my team got bodied, they still had all their units, so I eventually get bodied as well. But here we go. Check how the generator number does not actually really go down. Like I high boost, and then it goes back up. Check the footwork. Unlimited boost.
Energy at 30%.
See, boost all the way down to 15%. Oh, I ran into the wall. Anyway, it just goes up. So it's an unlimited boost build with, you know, fighting capabilities. Ghetto Vindicator. I put it on everything. I knew that this build was gonna come back and actually shock the world again. Because when I first made him, everyone was like, oh my god. A lot of people had this build because it had, back this pre-patch in Armored Core 5 now, it had the most stank nastiest weapons put onto a very small, very mobile frame. I've seen it a lot. A lot of damage came because of it, and now he's back in action as an unlimited boost build and still dish out the firepower. A win in my book. But anyway, guys, it's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. Hope you guys enjoyed the build. If you did, go ahead and slam it with a like. If you didn't, hey, hit me with a dislike. It's cool too. You know, I'm not gonna say that all my videos deserve likes. Some of them may deserve a dislike. If you don't like my build, then say you don't like my build. You know, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. It'll make me go back in the lab and perfect my craft even further to where you can possibly like my build in the future. So that's what I mean by that. Anyway, take care, guys. It's been your boy. Have a blessed evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is, whatever the time may be when you watch this video. See you on the battlefield, yo.